Tonight is a taste of Italy. We're making chicken scallopini with mushrooms and piccata sauce. Boneless, skinless organic chicken breast is sliced thin and pounded flat with a meat mallet. Seasoned with salt and pepper and dusted with flour, Italian herb seasoning, and paprika. Sautéed in garlic butter, extra virgin olive oil, and topped with mushrooms and a piccata sauce made from capers, white wine, lemon juice, and chicken stock. The capers give this dish a really nice zing. It's going to be delicious, so stick around and we'll show you how we make it. My name is Mark Phillips. I've been in the food and beverage business for over 30 years. Throughout my career, I've had the opportunity to be in over 10,000 kitchens from around the world. Each week, I travel to a different city and get the opportunity to call on some of the most amazing chefs in the industry. The Kitchen of Chef Mark is a channel dedicated to showing you how you too can make fine dining, restaurant quality food right in your own home. We'll travel together, we'll cook together, and we'll have some fun along the way. Welcome to the Kitchen of Chef Mark. Now let's get cooking. Tonight is a taste of Italy. Chicken scallopini with piccata sauce. Boneless, skinless organic chicken breast, sliced thin, seasoned with salt, pepper, paprika, and Italian herbs. Dredged in a light coating of flour, then sautéed in garlic butter and extra virgin olive oil. Topped with a piccata sauce made from capers, white wine, lemon juice, and chicken stock. Our mise en place for tonight's dish is, for the meat, 2 boneless, skinless organic chicken breasts, a 1/4 teaspoon each of salt, pepper, paprika, and Italian herb seasoning, a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And for the sauce, we'll need 4 ounces of sliced mushrooms, 2 tablespoons of capers, 2 cloves of garlic minced, 2 ounces of fresh squeezed lemon juice, a 1/4 cup of dry white wine, a 1/2 cup of chicken stock, a tablespoon of chopped parsley, 2 ounces of fresh grated Parmesan Reggiano cheese, and 6 slices of lemon. Preheat the oven to 170 degrees. This will be used to keep the food warm. Chicken scallopini is served thin, so we will need to cut our chicken breast in half. My favorite knife for this task is the German-made Wusthoff Classic 8-inch chef knife. It's super sharp and slices through the meat smoothly. Place the chicken breast onto the cutting board and slice it horizontally. Our goal is to make sure that both of the chicken breasts are of even thickness. Once the breast is sliced in half, we'll cut it into smaller sections. If you'd rather have one long piece of chicken on your plate, then you can skip this step. But smaller pieces help with plate presentation too. Spread the breast pieces onto your cutting board and cover them with plastic wrap. Using a meat mallet, gently pound them so that they are close to even thickness. Season the chicken breast pieces with salt and pepper. Add the salt, pepper, paprika, and Italian seasoning to the flour and mix it in thoroughly. Dredge each chicken breast on both sides with the seasoned flour. Tap off any of the excess flour and then place each piece back onto your plate. Repeat the process until all of the chicken pieces are dusted with the seasoned flour. Now, some people will put the chicken into the hot pan as they go along with each piece. But the reason that it's better to do it the way we're doing it here is because you can keep track of your cooking time better, ensuring that each piece is cooked thoroughly and for the same amount of time. Next, we'll get the pan ready to saute our chicken. Turn the heat on to medium. Add a few tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil to the pan. Extra virgin olive oil is a great oil to use for Italian cooking. We're using Colavita extra virgin olive oil, which is imported from Italy. It's a bit more expensive than the bargain oils in the grocery stores, but when the quality of your food matters, it's well worth the difference. Add the butter to the skillet and double check that your heat is not too hot. Olive oil and butter are great to cook with in regards to flavor, but they both burn easily. Add in half of the minced garlic and cook it for about a minute. Now, garlic too burns very easily, so be sure to only cook your garlic for a minute before adding in the chicken. You can also tell when the garlic is ready because it gets fragrant when it's cooked. So as soon as you smell it, you're ready to move on to your meat. Check your pan to see if you need any more olive oil or butter. Then add the pieces of chicken breasts into the pan and cook them until they're golden brown on both sides, right around 4 to 5 minutes per side. Now you might be tempted to put all of the chicken pieces into the pan at the same time. Instead, cook the chicken into 2 separate batches. And the reason we do this is because we want the chicken to get brown and crispy. If you put all of the chicken in the pan and overcrowd the pan, the chicken will steam instead of saute. Once the chicken is cooked, put it onto a plate and place it in the oven to stay warm. And now we'll move on to our mushrooms. Check the pan to see if it needs more butter or olive oil. And then add the sliced mushrooms to the pan and saute them for 10 minutes until they're golden brown. You'll want each mushroom to touch the pan so that they get golden brown and crispy. Add in the rest of the garlic and cook for 1 more minute. Then stir in the capers, the lemon juice, white wine, and chicken stock, and give it a nice stir. Turn up the heat and let the sauce simmer for 10 minutes to reduce. Adjust for salt and pepper, then add in the chopped parsley to the sauce. Turn the heat off and allow the sauce to cool for a few minutes. Then add in a few pieces of cold butter. This will help to thicken the sauce as you stir the butter in. And now it's time to plate our dish. And there it is, a taste of Italy. Chicken scallopini with mushrooms and piccata sauce. Tender and juicy thin chicken breast pieces of golden goodness with mushrooms and a tangy sauce that will leave you and your guests coming back for more. It was delicious. Until next time, bon appetit.